Still at the coastal parts of Kenya, there is an induction for members of parliament. My colleague Michael Mondiga is on that beat. He is in Shanzu. Michael, good afternoon.
Mchuma, a very good afternoon to you. Indeed, you're coming to you live from Mombasa. Today is an induction of House of Committees inside the National Assembly. And what has happened today, we're expecting that there'll be an induction whereby they will be told about on how to go about executing their mandate in different committees of the National Assembly. But before it went on, all the MPs of the National Assembly unanimously walked out of the induction workshop on the basis that if the NGAF funds and CDF are not given priority by the Treasury, then no business will be conducted here in this induction and also in the National Assembly. But to go further into it, I'm hereby joined by MPs just to paint a vivid picture on what has transpired today. Mheshimiwa, welcome here. Just tell us your name and what has happened today on regarding the matter of NGAF and the CDF and MPs unanimously walking out of the induction.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Kenneth Kazungu Tungule. I'm the MP for Ganze. Actually, today the MPs walked out of the induction workshop just because the government has not fulfilled its promise that it will be sending a CDF into the computer accounts. So when we started the recess at the 1st of December, we had been promised that 2 billion is going to be disbursed into the constituencies, but as we speak right now, this has not happened. So MPs are under a lot of pressure because schools have opened today and they are not able to issue bursaries. That's why we decided it's not important for us to continue with an induction workshop while we have the problem of school fees that is bedeviling a lot of our constituents.
Okay. And going forward, what are you planning? Members were saying that they need somebody from the Treasury just to come and address them. How is the way forward from now?
Yeah, we want none other than the CS Treasurer to come and address the MPs and also give us a firm promise, the roadmap of how we're going to proceed after this, because it will be untenable for MPs to sit here for a whole 2 weeks discussing issues to do with how they are going to implement their roles. Whereas right now a lot of students have not gone to school because they still lack bursaries. So we expect the CS to come, or if not the CS, then a senior official from Treasury to come and address the MPs about this issue.
Okay, thank you so much. And I'm also joined by another MP just to bring us up to speed. Mheshimiwa, then you have discussed several issues, but you say that apart from the two thorny issues, the NGAF and the CDF, there's also an issue of school fees. Schools have opened today and your constituents have camped at your constituency office. What is the way forward?
Actually, it's so sad that until today, me as a woman rep, we've not received any funds from the Treasury. And it's so challenging that all the children are at home. Parents have been on our shoulders, on our neck, asking for school fees, and we don't have an answer for that. Until to date, we don't have anything to offer for the children who are going back to school. But we pray that in the next few days that it will be disbursed.
Okay, and failure to maybe somebody from the Treasury addressing you, will there be business as usual when you go back to the National Assembly?
Actually, there will be no business as usual because we can't work like that. We know that we've been sent to the Parliament to represent our people, and one of the roles of representing our people is just by getting them funds, their funds, and of which they expect a lot from us. So we can't work like that. So the business will not be as usual. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. As they have alluded on the two thorny issues, the issue of NGAF and the issue of NCDF funds, saying that it's what their constituents rely on to ensure that students go to school. And it just happens today that the schools are being opened and mostly students all rely on these funds to have bursaries to go to school. And earlier on, business had started as usual with the clerk of the National Assembly, with the office of the clerk of the National Assembly rather stating on the priorities or the agendas to be discussed among them on the committees on how they're going to execute their mandate on budgetary issues. And she mentioned one thing that they are running on the 2022-2023 budget and their budgetary constraints as they stand here. They're working on 2022-2023 budget. So as they sit here, they also be planning a way forward on how to draft an amendment on the way forward on how to see how they're going to work on the 2023-2024 budget. That's all we have from Mombasa County. We'll be back to you, bringing you up-to-date information on what will transpire from this end. Back to you, Mshuma.